you guys haven't heard from me in a while. I haven't really been posting much or really doing anything. I've been going through probably like a little bit of a rough patch, but I'm like already getting over it and getting better. So I recently just got divorced on January 9th, 2019. It's been a lot of changes and different because I wasn't exactly ready for it. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my experience on getting married young and getting divorced young. When I got married, I was 19 years old, and now I'm divorced and I'm 22 now. I was married for 2 years. It was, well, 2 years and some change. For 1 year we were married, and then the last year we were just spending that time trying to get divorced and like file that paperwork. The process was so long because not only did I prolong it, but it was just a lot of drama and back and forth. So I just wanted to, break it down for you guys. So I got married. Well, I met my husband in Korea. We were both in the same post, and we just I knew him, but I didn't talk to him in the beginning at all because I just didn't find him attractive, and he wore glasses, and I don't really like guys with glasses, but so I just ignored him. And he was a cook, so not that there's anything wrong with cooks, but I just didn't see him in that light ever. So after a while, I actually ended up talking to him one night. I was actually super drunk, and I had went out, and he was just like super sweet and talking to me, knew how to tug at my heart and stuff. So we ended up talking, and we ended up going to we ended up hanging out and just texting, and just like he would cook me my plates and be all cute and a gentleman. Of course, that didn't like really last long. There was like a lot of red signs that I got that obviously he was not. It wasn't good for me to just go fall so hard for him. But it was like I hadn't been in many relationships, so I just went straight into being with him. And we got together. We stayed together for the duration that I was in Korea, and then we decided that, okay, let's get married because we want to get stationed together eventually, or end up living together. So I already had orders, and he also already had orders. So the only way to do that, we'd have to get married. So after I PCS from Korea, I already had orders to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and he had orders to Colorado Springs, to Fort Carson, Colorado. And so we got married right after he came from Korea, and that was like 2016 December. We got married on the 15th. So we got married. Literally that first week of being married, I think it was kind of like I kind of seen like, okay, maybe I did make a mistake, and maybe it was like definitely was not the right decision, because we already had like issues going on. The more that we were separated and we weren't in the same place, the worse our relationship started to get. And then every time we would see each other, we'd be fighting, and it would just be all bad. And as you can see, like in the military, people do get married pretty fast because no one likes living in the barracks. I would say we don't make that much money. It's a good amount of money, but it's like not that much money. So when you get married, you get way more money, and you don't have to live in the barracks. So I finally get put on orders to Fort Carson, Colorado, where he was stationed. And for me, that was like, okay, I was so excited. I was so happy. And then I was literally probably like 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks from moving, because I got a 90-day. I had hurried up, went to my branch manager, talked to him, and was like, I need to get orders and stuff. I need to get early report. I got to be with him, because my original report date was really for February 2018. So I could leave 90 days early, so I could leave by November. So this was back in October, and literally 2.5 weeks before I was PCSing, October 21st, he goes to be like, oh, you know, this is not working for me right now. I want to be single, or I need a break. Can we like take a break for a year? Like, you know, and I really didn't believe him, because we honestly would be off, like, not saying we're off and on because we're married, but it would be like, oh, we're not gonna, I'm done with you. We would say stuff like that back and forth, like, oh, we're done, we're getting divorced or whatever. And it would be like bad. I'd be crying and stuff. But this time it was like so real, because literally he told me this, hung up on me, and then he literally took all the pictures down off of social media, did all this crazy stuff. And me being immature, the immature little 20-year-old I went and I posted on Snap, and I was like, you know what? I was like, F a dude that cheats on you, your whole relationship, and does this and that. So I didn't even know at the time that he actually had a girlfriend till December 2017. So when I found out about her, that shit really hurt me, because it was just like, how could you be with someone else? Like, so after that, we were separate. He already filed the separation paperwork. Well, I asked him to, because I needed to delete my orders. So my plan of action was like, I don't need to leave Fort Campbell. Why should I leave Fort Campbell if I'm not even going to be with him, my husband, in Fort Carson? What was the point of moving? So I tried to delete my orders. Funny thing, literally none of that got done. I ended up having a PCS and come here to Colorado, which I was so upset about. So I ended up coming by my original report date, which was February 2018. So I got here. Me and him were going back and forth. You know, I was really trying to make my marriage work, because I really do love him. I was like, why am I here? Like, I have to be here for a reason. Maybe he didn't mean it. And then I didn't know how serious he was with this girl. And they actually end up, she ended up getting pregnant. So that was another thing. Like, it was just a hard year. 2018 was just a hard year for me. And I just went through like a lot of things. I went through a lot of friendships that were failing. My relationships were failing. It was just a lot. And it sucked. And it made me miss Campbell so much. So, and then I feel like I grew a lot though. And even more stuff happened in January. But the fact that we finally got our divorce and everything done, it actually does feel a lot better. I feel like I can move on. I feel like I can make more progress in my career. So I just wanted to give y'all like my little background of probably why my personality is the way it is now, like, and why I even started YouTube, which was because I wanted to gain more confidence, because my confidence was definitely lacking, because it was hard for me to accept the fact that, wow, this person doesn't want to be with me anymore. I thought he loved me, all this stuff. And it's just like, you know, I can't find all my happiness into a relationship. And that's like something I'm learning every day. So I wanted to just kick this off and start off my YouTube and make sure I'm staying focused. And I'm just going to keep posting videos and just comment, like, share. Let me know things you want me to try. Let me know things that you want me to talk about. I'm just going to keep posting. I'll keep y'all posted. Thank you for watching.